Next war should be against Aragon. Because we have him excommunicated right now. We have to take care of the Luccan separatists. Which is just going to require me to suppress rebels there. Okay, income is at 3.29 ducats. We are... What are we losing money on right now? We're not transferring trade from Catalonia right now. That's part of it. And while I like the idea of having prestige high, I want to get this transfer trade from Catalonia. He's making too much money. 4 ducats a month, I need that. So let's let this annual tick happen for the prestige, like, aggressive expansion decay thing. But then I'm going to placate him a bunch. Arumba Shadow Kingdom. Shadow Kingdom will fire soon. Yeah, we only have a couple years on that, don't we? Alright, refresh my memory here. What do we have to avoid the Shadow Kingdom? We need to conquer Verona and Brescia? Do you not want Shadow Kingdom? No, I don't want Shadow Kingdom. I need to stay inside the Empire, otherwise I can't attack any of this land without fighting Austria. Venice is still not inside the Empire. He's allied to the Knights. He's got his subject. He does have his trade league of the Knights as well. Don't you get a choice to stay? That's true. You do. I think you do. Those sons of bitches. Napoli and Siena just got raided. I'm going to murder you, Tunis. I am going to murder you so hard. It's historically accurate that Tunis raided Rome. Is it historically accurate that I should be allowed to be pissed at them for it? Because I'm pissed at them. Clemson is on Tech 7. They have lost some land recently, and they have only 1 ally, so that's also another easy war. But before we lose control of Curia or anything else, I want to declare war on... Ooh, Portugal would decline a defensive call. We'd have to fight Hungary if we want to fight Aragon. You know you can tell your navy to hunt pirates in Genoa to stop those raids? Of course I do. Absolutely. The problem is we keep on fighting people who have better navies than us, which means that our navies hide. And when they hide, then the fucking pirates show up and raid our coasts. And I can't stop them. I've got a fleet that's hunting pirates. It's large enough to provide a penalty. Actually, part of the problem is that... God damn it! We don't have enough ships that are doing it. They temporarily are... Someone's pirateering... The following countries are sending ships to privateer us. Venice is. And because of that, he is making the discount, or the reduction of pirating bad, which is what's prompting this guy to raid us right now. Son of a bitch. I am very tempted to fight Venice now. And the Knights. I want to take Verona from him. You brought this upon yourself. How many months was it, guys? How many months were we at peace? Because we're not going to be at peace anymore. Okay, with the army holding tight for a second to put down unrest, I just want the whole fleet protecting trade in, or hunting pirates in Genoa for a second. We are slowly gaining some manpower, which means maybe soon I can afford to hire, go up to like 12 cannons. We also have access to more buildings that probably do make sense. We could also just start building manufactories. They're not very good manufactories. One goods produced on like a grain province is pretty crap. They take a very long time to pay for themselves. There's Verona. 22 development. In theory, we could wait until Shadow Kingdom fires to take 22 development for less AE, but again, I think AE is okay right now. It's down to a pretty manageable number. We could even take this province for 0 dip because we're taking from a... Oh man, look at this. This is one of the reasons why I love full influence. Wait, do I have a claim on that? No, I don't. Look at the discounts that we have. Taking from rival, full influence, golden era, innovativeness. You add those up. 33 plus 50 plus 10 plus 1.6. We have minus 94.6% unjustified demands. So we can just kind of do whatever the hell we want, basically. Do we want duress? And maybe we could release Albania. It's in a node that I don't really care about right now, but... Well, it is true that this does steer towards Genoa. I guess we do care about that, don't we? It is a node that I care about right now. And the province of Ragusa also has the entrepot. No fort in the area. How much does this one cost? 2 diplo points. Yeah, I would like that. How about Corfu? Corfu's a fort. Crete is a trading post. No fort. It would require a lot more war score to do this, though. We're at 48 right now. 48 I could probably get pretty quick as soon as his enthusiasm drops. You know what's strange is that out of the provinces that I could take, I actually care the least about Verona. It's part of my culture group, which is nice, but it's in the Venice node, and I'm not really doing anything money-wise in the Venice node right now. So maybe we don't even take Verona. Not to mention it's his capital, so the war score cost is increased by 5% because it's capital province. You have to take Verona for the Shadow Kingdom? Sure, but again, okay. I think we need to decide as a group, guys. Do we want the Shadow Kingdom to fire or not? I am leaning toward we want it to fire. I think it'd be better to just leave the Empire now. We needed to join at the beginning of the campaign so we could actually expand. Now, it's true that they will all leave, and all of Milan, all of this, all of Genoa, this will all be outside the Empire. And that means that the aggressive expansion for taking it gets reduced by 50%. Granted, we will stop being a prince as well, but we've already lost our alliance with the Emperor. All we're really going to lose is the +1 diplo rep from being a prince and the first reform, construction cost and development cost. So if we want it to fire, then we shouldn't take this land right now, so we could release a subject over here. Age bonus. Adaptive combat terrain, higher developed colonies, cavalry armies, feudal de jure law. It's going to have to be adaptive combat terrain now. Neighbor to Ottoman might not be a good idea. What are you talking about? We're the Pope. We're the battle Pope. We want to battle Ottomans. Hell yeah. For the moment, we're still allied with France. You could potentially release Byzantium. Well, in order to do that, we'd have to occupy something over here. Byzantium does have cores. Byzantium would be a great subject. Let's see if we're allowed to march down there right now. We can safely march all the way to that level 2 fort. There's a level fort there. And Naxos has this. I can get onto Maria. Come on, Prospero. Okay. So occupy that. We'll try to occupy that one. I don't think that they're going to let me cross, but if we can, we will. Bunch of churches and workshops and stuff. Let's build more barracks, if possible. Missions fulfilled. Gain admin and income. Great. Fifth Martian. Yeah, let's go see if Epicer of Epic can get us a couple battles won for some more war score and stuff. It's gone on the 28th. We will be there on the 29th, chasing him into Milan. Epicer of Epic, you need more maneuver, man. He has no maneuver, so we could potentially catch him. Or we could try to teleport Lucky McLuckerson over. I want that guy there. Which means that we can use the 5 maneuver guy to chase this guy down, 27th, and we can catch him now. And then we'll let Epicer of Epic do the actual damage. No, Epicer of Epic is not fast enough. Sorry, Epicer of Epic, you're not fast enough. You need more maneuver, man. You gotta get better at moving that body. Anani Badger, thank you for sub, sir. Looks like they have re-elected Austria. Epicer of Epic can be in charge again. We're still ahead of time on tech, Miltech by 5 years. That's cool. Look at that, our subject actually managed to get onto Friuli despite the blockades. That's impressive. Change our focus in 2 years. If we didn't have this goddamn 011, we would be making so much money. So many monarch points, rather. It's a really bad pope. Master of Mint has died. I think that was a half price level 2 guy. We get a 75% price Inquisitor. Or I could grant a province to the clergy and then possibly hire the Inquisitor for half price. Try to keep making admin points. I don't like the idea of that. I don't like the idea of them having a coastal province, but, you know, maybe even just give them Lucca. Now, let's give him Pisa. Oh, he's a half price level 3 advisor. Damn, dude. Cool. Check that out. 3.3 monthly cost for 3 admin points. I have to do it just to make up for the shitty freaking ruler we have. He's so bad. Hey, Arumba, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you? Administrative idea. Missionary strength plus 3%. Wow. We have 10.5% missionary strength right now. We are the Pope. Roll well, Epicer. Nice. 11. Stack wipe. Boom. That fort did fall, unfortunately, but doesn't really matter to me. Not really my problem. Hunt that army down. We actually captured a light ship. And my subjects are slowly working on knocking down that fort, so that will maybe be the thing that pushes us over the edge to get the peace deal. And that time around, the Navy didn't do quite so well. Anani Badger, thank you for the next gifted sub. Okay. Another sub bomb. Shiny Zenith, thank you, man. You guys are going crazy with donations today. Grab this guy again. 21st, 24th. Damn it. 8 when they're faster than me. I'm just gonna have to keep on using the 5 maneuver guy. It just doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to catch him otherwise. Sorry, Epicer of Epic, you're just too slow. You just can't make it in time. It's ridiculous. I'm chasing someone who has... No! Epicer of Epic, you just died! How dare you die on me? Unacceptable. He died because I wouldn't let him pursue that army, didn't he? He was just like, fine, I'll quit. He kicked the bucket. If we had 80 army tradition, I'd be rolling another general right now. But we don't. And we also don't have enough fully maintained forts. We have need of 5 forts, and we only have 4. So perhaps we should save up some cash for another one. We've lost the trade thing. Alright, so here's a great example. People want to know, how do I get such consistently high army tradition? Always take this. Army tradition? Yes, please. At the expense of all of our naval tradition? Don't care. Thank you. And now we will roll generals, because even though we're ahead of time by 4 years, we need 2 more generals. Alright. I'm sorry, Epicer of Epic, but I have to acknowledge the people who have also recently been donating a bunch of subs and stuff too. So Shiny, Zenith, and Spitalier, thank you guys. Cool. You are a 3244. Yes! 4-seat FIP. Awesome! You're amazing! I love you! for more reasons than one. And then we're gonna roll one more as well. Holy shit! We're able to roll 7 to 16 pips, and we got 8 plus another 7. That's 15 pip general. You are like near maxed out, Spitalier. And Shiny Zenith as well. That's 8 plus 5, 13. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Maybe we should just buy War Exhaustion down one time. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm tired of having this army have to sit here trying to put down this stupid Lucca rebellion at 90%. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, come on. We're at 4 out of 5 relations. I want to release Byzantium. We got our fort. They transferred it to me. I will transfer this back to Avignon for now. So, if we take Maria, then we can release... For 10 Diplo points, we can take Maria. Athens is also in the Ragusa node. Corfu is not a thing, but it has a fort. So I guess if I had to choose between a fort versus an estuary, I would just take this thing. It'll be hard to defend, very hard to defend against Constantinople, Ottomans if we take this. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Why don't you just keep it? Because we're doing an administrative ID group right now. Every single admin point we have, I want going into this ID group and into keeping us from falling too far behind on admin tech. So I'd rather create a subject right now. Okay, we're at peace. We have 4 out of 5 relations. This way around, we can release Byzantium out of Maria. They will become Orthodox. Before we do that, are we close to becoming a great power? 346. I think if we wait 1 month, we'll become a great power. So before we release him, let's wait a month, become a great power, then release him, and then we can influence nation. You only have to be a great power for 1 month, and then you're actually a great power for 5 years. So we can take advantage of great power interactions starting next month. So just sit for a month. Also, let's ferry our army down here in preparation for a war with this guy. And we are now a great power, as I expected. All right, so now that we are a proper great power, like we clearly should be, let's make sure we influence Algier, which will also help him become more loyal. 8 ducats, get some diplo points, that's fine. Influence cost on Catalonia is 60 ducats. Influence cost on Avignon is 55. That's too much. Avignon is making trade income right now. Let's divert trade from him. Then we can release Byzantium. And before we give him any provinces, we will influence him while he's really weak. 5 ducats. All right, Byzantium, I want you to take off my hands the province of Corfu, the province of Durrës, the province of Ragusa, and the province of Crete. For some reason, he spawned in with negative stab. He must have had negative stab when he died. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd spawn in with negative stab. What's the title of the ruler? He is Metropolis. In a theocratic authority. In a theocracy, authority is derived from a divine power. Yeah, so he's our dude. Byzantium rises. Thank you for your donation, sir. Convert Step Orthodox, though. Yeah, so we're allowed to convert Ceuta. Owned by Mr. Algiers. We can do that. Maybe we should force his religion right now. Actually. Yeah, let's just do it right now. And since we're truce locked with him for 5 years, let's also transfer trade. And I did not influence this guy because he had trade income last month, but he doesn't have it anymore. 24 ducats to do it? Sounds fine. And of course, we're going to lose great power status in 5 years because I gave away the land that made us a great power, which is fine. Because we have 5 years to gain more land. And rival Hungary. Hungary's going to be in this war. We could separate peace Hungary. Hungary's got some trade power in this node as well. I actually think that before we go to war with Aragon and all this stuff, we need to take advantage of this guy. Tlemcen's very weak right now. I can't rival Tlemcen, but what do you guys think? Rival Hungary? I like the idea of rivaling Hungary. Knowing that he's going to be in the war just makes it a very appealing person to have set. Shadow Kingdom will fire in about a year. After that, our truce with Mr. Mantua and Milan is in like 5 years. Also, can we change our focus to admin? We can. Let's do that. Envoy from the Pope. Excuse me? Good news, we have been selected by the Pope, that's us, to hold the prestigious title of Legatus Natus, his representative north of the Alps, after the former holder fell from grace. The Papal State gets Legatus Natus until the end of the game. Then prestige and yearly papal influence, or we must graciously decline. Why would we not do this? Okay. Yeah. New meaning to the term self-entitled. I agree. It just seems strange. Okay, so we're going to declare Reconquest. We could theoretically call for a crusade just against like Tlemcen. If we want early days Vault and just like give all of this land back. But that's all we could take is like, what, 3 provinces. Seems kind of weak. No, we couldn't even, because I don't border it myself. That'd be a waste of a crusade.